Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are once again live with another production of the UT4 Fall Elim League, hosted by UTPugs. Today's match is between Macro, captained by Legions, and Wagmi, captained by Rain. It appears that DSK is in as a sub for, I believe, Psy. Most likely they have 59X coming. Zios currently in the hub. Believe he is most likely subbing for Fallacy, judging by the fact that Legions and Beta are already here. They're getting this one in and done. I do not know what the playoff picture is for the Leandry division. I should check on that quickly just to get that information in for all of you. Not sure how this stacks up. Let me double check that. We currently look like Team Turns leading the way, 5-1, quite strong. Up Fantasy 4-2. They're looking like they're make it. Pay to lose exit at 3-3. They're done. Look like they have secured themselves a spot. Team Legions fighting to make it in, and Team Wagmi unlikely to make it. Gonna need, I think, even with this win, they're out. Them and Night Terror. However, wait a minute. If they win, they could take the whole not sure. Do they even make it? If Fantasy, if you're in here, let me know what the scenarios are for Leandry. But it looks like this is an important match for Macro. If they take this match, they will make it to the playoffs, leave Night Terror and Wagmi sitting all alone at home, sad and depressed. However, if Macro loses this, they also drop to 2-4. 3 teams at 2-4. Tiebreakers are going to be in effect. But right now, absolutely nobody is, I mean, we're waiting. We're waiting. Apparently struggling to get everyone in. Got Zios. Legions left. Probably will return quickly. 59X in, ready to go. Just waiting for whoever their last pick happens to be. It's definitely not Process. Don't know who is. Can't remember who the last player on their team is. Hopefully they all get in here soon. I'm a bit pressed for time today, so gonna be a fast cast. Ending going to be rushed. Hopefully somebody gets boat raced. Quickest games imaginable. Speed run the match. But make it in the most interesting way possible. Reverse boat races. Map 1, one team gets boat raced. Map 2, the other team gets boat raced. Map 3, 10-9. Quick, and exciting. We all want this to come down to a decisive Map 3. We want to see Macro sweat for their lives. Apparently, Wagmi looking much better with DSK subbing for Psy. Getting a little bit of that go forward, that aggression that they might have been lacking with Psy, who's, while a good fragger, might not be the most just plus W player. I'd like to thank Fantasy very much for spamming the link, giving you all the quick and easy access. Went live, ready again. Once again, this is a UT4 Fall Elim League broadcast hosted by UTPugs. I will be your caster for this match, and it is looking like the battle for the final playoff spot in the Leandry division. Macro win, and they're in. Wagmi, I'm not quite sure, again, if it affects them or if it potentially puts Team Bior into the playoffs. I'm not 100% sure of all the playoff implications. If somebody who is aware better of how it works, please enlighten me. But we would, if Wagmi beats Macro, we see 3 teams tying at 2 and 4. Putting them in a 3-way tie where I'm not quite sure who comes out on top in that. But we're here and we're waiting. They cannot get players into the hub, apparently. Legions keeps joining and rejoining. 59 is in. He's Sparkle Motion. We're missing whoever their other player is. My oh my, they are really delaying the start of this. Legion's crashing once again. What is his problem? We might be moving to Virginia. Apparently, they can't decide what hubs are good or bad for them to begin with. This is a sort of research you should be doing before your match begins. But we're here, and I am quite amazed at how low that the majority of Wagmi is able to actually get their ping. 2 people only sitting mid-80s. I ping worse to that to LA, and that's in my own damn country. Meanwhile, these guys are moving across an ocean, pinging better to pinging almost as well as I do to a hub that's 2 hours away from me. US routing, apparently, absolutely garbage tier, god awful. And apparently I was just told by my ISP that I'm getting upgraded to 600 megabits per second now. So from 400 for free. Absolutely no change, or no change in my billing, but an extra 200 megabits per second and I still can't get a ping worth a damn. Legion's probably pings about the same between here and Virginia would be my guess. Where is your 4th, says Zios, the man who is subbing? These people are taking 8 years. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be a UT4 Elim League matchup without people unable to join on time and start at any sort of a reasonable time frame. We're sitting here, once again, waiting for these 2 teams to get going. People testing their connections. Just AFK. Can't remember who the 4th is for. Aftersun. That's who I was missing. Aftersun is the last player for Team Wagmi. Very solid lineup. Aftersun, Rain, both, you know, nothing, not spectacular, but certainly players capable of producing some results. And is that the quickest? Nope. The game is paused. Asking if teams are actually ready. It looks like we had a premature round start. I am happy that I'm not casting a Blitz Cup game, because that would be in EU, and I know that EU is way less organized. Hopefully Samix isn't running that one. That's all I'm going to say for that. But we are into the match, and we will go on board with 59X, the highest rated player in this matchup, round 1. Let's see how he gets his way into the match and hopefully gets his team one step closer to potentially making playoffs. Fantasy, if you're in here, please let me know exactly how the 2 and 4 tie breaks will go for these teams if Wagmi happens to win. But simply, again, without any, need for doing any calculations, if, Legion's in the quick 3v1, he's getting chased down. I feel like, this is Macro's pick against the high ping Wagmi. However, finding out that their pings are, almost just as high as a lot of Wagmi's players, and yet Campgrounds is the map that we're going to be playing, map 1. I'm just going to have to guess that this is Macro's pick. I really don't think that Wagmi would ever pick this in their wildest dreams. Legion's getting the early LG onto Rain, I believe, and he goes down, and now it is a 3v2 with DSK and 59, the British boys, against the remainder of Macro. And they're both trapped in the side stairs here. DSK going down, 59 jumping, just gets sniped in midair by Legion's. Legion's tying it up for his team, 1 round apiece as we go into... you know what? We are going to go on board with the sub for Psy, DSK, the British wonder himself. Man is a fantastic player, great shot primary, just good hit scan overall. Very solid player. Everyone would love to have DSK on their team. He just such a very laid-back, chilled personality as well. Lovely man to play with. I mean, he's getting chased down by 2 people. Pushed. Beta takes him down. And now 59 caught inside stairs once again. I mean, to be fair, on this map, this is a great dark horse location. Gets a great flak ball out, but does go down. Beta, being aggressive, takes him out. We're going to go on board with Beta. The man has been playing well pretty much all season long. A very solid second, third-ish player for Macro. I mean, they have a great 3-player squad between Beta, Fallacy, and Legions, with Zyos currently subbing Fallacy for this matchup, making sure it happens. Both teams using subs. I mean, it's the last day of the regular season. We were told this is it. Sunday is the last time you get the opportunity to play it. Process in the 3v1 goes down before I can even get to him. Quick end to that. 2 rounds apiece. Legion's leading the way, 3.5 PPR. Beta next, 2.5. Zyos 2, kind of finding his way into the team, 59, 4.2, and Rain 3.1. Keeping us at a level scoreline currently. And Zyos running forward, shooting sniper, hitting nothing. In basketball, it's nothing but net. In UT, it's nothing but air, and it's not a good thing. But Zyos now in the 4v1, beautiful combo out of 59. Absolutely eliminates Zyos. And we will go on board with Rain, the captain of Team Wagmi, fighting for his playoff life, I'm assuming. The other side story from this is that Team Bior is entirely at the mercy of Wagmi winning. I don't know if they're out of the playoffs, depending on this, or if they need Wagmi to win to determine a playoff spot for them. But as it stands, remember, Macro winning in. Right now, Rain pushing Beta. Beta going down. Legions in the 3v1. Danger of going down 2 rounds. First real big deficit of the match, and he's at 34 HP, trapped up at the top pillar. And while he takes out Rain, return kill with the flak shards onto Legions. Legions goes down. And now we're with Process. The man has been a super sub pretty much all year. I feel like he's played a ton of matches for Smalls and various other teams. Just Zyos may be experiencing ping jitter. Cry from the stands goes out. He cannot escape it, even here, even now. But Process pushing through low. This is, knowing Process's weapon selection. Like a lot of players at this range, they tend to use a lot more projectiles, a lot of flak, a lot of rockets, and playing down in that low flak area, going to be a place where you can actually get a lot of damage out. But Process, DSK in his sights, Aftersun now alone, hiding out at the minigun. Gets the snipe on a Process, very good, takes him down to a killable range. Beta still very strong, hard to take down. Aftersun's work is cut out for him in this 1v2, and he's looking, doesn't land a snipe. He probably needed to hit on Beta there to make it doable. Process just spamming that flak at him, and now he's up at top pillars. Beta taking cheeky jump boots and shot. That flak ball looked like it almost hit him. Getting the link out smart. Beta missing the combo. I don't know if he missed the combo, but he does not miss the rocket. Beta takes him down, brings it back to a 4-3 scoreline in favor of Wagmi currently, but Macro mounting the charge back to try and tie it up here. We will go on board with who's their leading player? Legions, the captain, hits a headshot right off the rip. Exactly what you want to see to try and level this match once again. Missing the second LG follow-up, though. No real skin off of his back, as his team is still in a good position here. Looking like Wagmi's getting the worst end of the damage right now. Legions pushing towards pillar, finding 59, taking, more of 59's health, but getting hit in return. They just need to settle this out. They have a man advantage. They just need to be able to convert this. Now they get it down to a 4-on-1. DSK, last alive, able to take out Beta, but he is trapped at pillars. They have him. They see him. Thank you, Fantasy, for the comment. Gamma 4, let me know if it's too bright, too washed out for your eyes. I like to experience Halloween a bit more times throughout the year than the rest of you. But, hey, what can I say? Horror films have never really scared me. But anyways, we're going to swap back to 59. He hasn't really gotten much love since the first round, but he is currently leading the way for his team for PPR. Him and Legions tying for the lead in the hub, and after 8 rounds, definitely showing that it's more of a trend than it is just a statistical anomaly. They're both playing very well right now. But Rain now in the button on the screen from the console. And I also hit my drink. A little bit of problem here. But we'll stay. We'll keep it down to more or less Legions and 59, unless things change dramatically. Both of these two are leading the way quite impressively for their teams. Legions attempting to track down DSK and Shock. DSK making the great move, moving around, and Legions gets caught between a DSK and a 59X place and goes down. And now Zyos goes down before I can even swap. Unfortunate for Macro there, but it is now a best of 9 for this map. First team to 5 wins will take it. And we'll swap to, I believe this is 59. Yes, it is. Zoom bug, not letting me see who I'm spectating. Always annoying. But 59 sees, he's just shooting rockets. Come on, man. Shoot a core. Thank you. For the love of God. Stop just waiting for a pixel sniper shot. Shoot the core. Your enemy is likely just going to eat a big combo, but you have too little too late on that combo. 59 then traps himself in the shock room, gets taken down in the 3v1. Kind of question his decision-making process there. Definitely could have played that one a lot better. 59 is really kind of being the bellwether for his team, and Legions just gets in and Elim specials. Legions proving his superiority currently. Just Elim specials DSK, and then immediately flaks 59 in the face. 59 heating a really bad death there. And then just direct rockets. Right now, this man is doing work. Kills Aftersun. Absolutely fantastic play from Legions right now. He is showing that he wants playoffs. He is not going to be denied. Pushing his team a few rounds closer to securing map 1. But right now, in he's just going to hit the high pingers with the link gun. Takes out DSK, puts Rain down into the 2v1 that Rain promptly loses. 8-5 in favor of Macro. Legions absolutely going on fire, bringing his team to a 3-round advantage, 2 rounds away from a win, but just walks into that rocket, walks into that LG. Not the way you want to start the round after doing so much work in the previous 3, but at least able to return a LG shot. Rain trying to make the parkour movement on campgrounds and does successfully get there, but Legions is going to start looking for him. Legions takes down Rain. 14 HP, any damage he can get. Gets an extra 70 on the Aftersuns. Exactly what you need. But now it is Process and Zyos in the 2v2. 59 is quite healthy. Runs directly into Zyos. Zyos, huge flak, takes a lot of 59's HP bar. Process now back to low. Zyos trying to move around. Should try and get that HP pack. DSK up top, unable to connect. DSK's low. Process takes him down. And now 59 is in the odd man situation and getting hit. Zyos takes him down, puts his team at match point. I'm getting ahead of myself. Map point. And I mean, we're going to stay on Legions. The man is 3.9 PPR. He's absolutely on fire right now. Been hitting shots, doing damage, and getting kills pretty much every round. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, almost gets a limb special, doesn't, but he is directly facing 59, and 59 trying to take him down. 59 does take him down, but 59 then gets killed by Process in the trade. 59 doesn't want to be taking those, and we are now in a 2-on-2 Rain and Aftersun both versus Process and Beta. Process getting Rain, though, putting Aftersun map life for his team, but Beta is already sitting up at rockets, and Aftersun eats a huge flak. He's going to move around, and he's got to land a snipe onto both players before he goes down, but he's at 5 HP. Get the link gun out. Rockets will do. And Macro taking map 1 after being at 5-5. Macro goes on a 5-round run and just absolutely takes over. I mean, really, they were down 4-2 at one point, so I mean that's more or less an 8-1 run. Macro just running away with it after looking like it was going to be a back and forth all map long. Legions 3.7 PPR, 59 leading the way, 3.4 for his team, but DSK kind of falling off, Rain falling off, Aftersun falling off. Have to wonder if this is the oh my god. Have to change that. We have to wonder though if this is that is the campgrounds effect, you know, in action. Why can I not backspace? Get us back to a normal gamma. Not blind, all of you lovely folks. We've returned to our regularly scheduled gamma programming. And you know what? Maybe we should start off this map with some beta programming and check out how the Zoomer is doing. Seemed like he was, you know, a very key player. Legion's obviously carrying the way, but Beta and Zyos, you know, doing the roles that, you know, Fallacy and Beta would normally fill, getting the kills out for the team. And we have the readies being asked for, and not sure if Wagmi is going to take a second here, maybe regroup before going into map 2. It is a must-win for them. And obviously, Macro wants to win it. Must-win for them to secure their playoff location. Once again, Fantasy, if you are still here and have the time to give me exactly the lowdown on how Wagmi winning affects the playoff picture, please do so. Let the people know. The chatter did seem like Wagmi still had a path to playoffs if they win. Not sure how true that is, because it does look like they're significantly behind the other teams ahead of them in terms of map wins. But or are they just eliminated? Don't know. But you know what? We'll go with Legions round 1. I mean, he was absolutely carrying his team, getting the Holding bio, it is probably one of the strongest places on this map. This and high flak. You can go between both sides of the map, between belt and amp, quickly help your team out. Legion's moving to low belt, though. Not sure about that. Gets a great rocket, but then isn't able to get the follow-up. 59 somehow doing gymnastics to avoid eating another rocket from Legions. But DSK and 59 left alive, and DSK now last alive. 59 with 6 HP goes down in a jiffy. And DSK trying to run away ends up going down. 1-0 in favor of Macro currently. They take the early lead in this match. I believe they did this the last map as well, so we'll see if we get a repeat or if Wagmi can change things up and make this a little bit more difficult for Macro. But we're on board with Beta. He's taking the high flak position, shoots 59 in the back. 59 going down like a heap of bricks. British bricks, I should say. He is not an American, that's for sure. And DSK giving a nice out, kind of wondering what was happening, but Beta in the 2v1 right now. Aftersun and Rain both pretty healthy. Beta still at like starting HP, gets right in Rain's face, hits a great flak, couldn't follow it up though, but is able to kill Rain, but Aftersun still hefty on the HP. And he's going to watch this pack, and Beta, that is a bait. 100% Aftersun is going to watch that pack. He's going to make you land some shots and make him move. Oh, Beta looks away the last second before Aftersun makes the peek. And actually, that reminds me, I should turn on X-ray for all you lovely folks. Let you see exactly what Aftersun is doing. He is watching this pack. Beta needing to land some shots. Now Beta's kind of got the right idea. Aftersun just inching. You got to pull the stoked Grom out here and just put your crosshair where you think they're going to be, and then just move and shoot. Almost eats 1 HP. You got to... Beta going down to 1 HP made that hard, especially with time on regulation round time running out. Aftersun just guarding the pack with his life, knowing Beta was low and knowing that Beta would have to peek him eventually. You know what, Aftersun, you earned a follow after that. That was well played to you, good sir. But you're going to eat a combo from Process. Not just a combo, a stombo. Fantasy's least favorite word in the English language. Absolutely. Oh man, this guy's so bad. All he does is stombo. Oh man, like he's terrible. Apologize, but it had to be done. Aftersun stuck up at belt, gonna get chased down. Process unable to land the finishing shots on him though. I say that, Process then ends up taking him down, putting Zyos and Process in a situation where Zyos low HP, Process high HP. 59 high HP first team. DSK sitting at 10. They can push DSK and take him down, make it a 2v1, and it'll work a little bit better for them. 59 somehow getting damaged, but Process now in the 2v1. DSK able to take him out. And 59, what patience. Just to wait for him to jump out. Not moving. Trying to steady his aim. Takes down Process. 2-1 in favor of Wagmi. What a way to get themselves ahead. I mean, they did the same thing on Campgrounds and ended up losing that in kind of, you know, not spectacular fashion, but very quickly. From 5-5 to 10-5, blink of an eye. Rain trying the world's longest stombo. You know, we need to go on board with 59. He's probably carrying for his team. Actually, no, Rain is. Well, 59 goes down, so we're going to go on board with Rain. Currently leading his team PPR-wise. Just goes to show you that sometimes getting the comfort map is probably important. I feel like some of these Euros who don't pug nearly as much as others probably are not as familiar with some of the newer maps added to the pool, and therefore they really need to be kind of led in this regard. And we'll go on board with Legions now. He's currently last place in his team, but, I mean, he's within 200 damage of everyone else. So, I mean, it's 4 rounds in, everything's close. Legions just jumping onto 59, unable to get the full limb special rocket damage, but he's making 59 suffer, not reading the wall dodge well, and now trapped in a corner. DSK on him. just holding the angle, trying to wait for his team. DSK takes him down, putting Zyos and Beta into the 3v2, but it is doable. Rain and DSK are both pretty much one-tappable. And now Zyos taking down DSK Aftersun now. Did clutch up earlier for his team in a similar situation, but this one is a little bit tougher. Zyos missing the snipe he pretty much had to have. Aftersun still 2 snipes, but he can crucially be headshot. As long as I don't have my math or my damages incorrect, he should die. But Zyos needing to try and does not get the headshot. Aftersun able to get, I think he took some camper damage there. I guess that shouldn't be too big of a surprise. But we'll go on board with DSK now. Everyone's favorite Brit. We'll let them duke it out for who actually is the favorite. This is not a playoff match. However, this is high playoff implications. Macro win and they're in. Wagmi win and they might be in. Not quite sure of exactly how that will work out for them. There are 3 teams at 2 and 4, and I am not 100% on the tiebreakers. We need Fantasy to crunch the numbers. I don't know if Wagmi wins if they put themselves in, or maybe they put Night Terror's team Bior in. It will be, and right now we have 35 to 25 HP, and Zyos unable to land the combo before 59 gets a shot. 59 hits the teabag. We do know Brits love their tea time, and 59 sure makes sure to introduce Zyos to the concept. And we'll go on board with 59 for this one after the beautiful, clutch 1v1 clutch against Zyos there. That combo definitely would have killed him too, but Legion's just trying to rocket him, and Legion's unable to kill him once again. Takes him forever. He loses a lot more HP than he needed to. Gets himself back to above a snipe's worth of damage, and now DSK, Legion's unable to land the rockets. Rain right on Legion's, but Legion's, come on, man, hit something. And we'll go on board with Beta. Beta kind of being a little passive here. Sees both people at amp. Gets right in. DSK able to run him down. Now Zyos in the odd man situation here. Rain super low. Rain, not sure if Rain hit his teammate or just took... That was Camper. Had to have been. I think it's 1 HP if you are under 10 and you cannot die. Zyos getting the damage out. This does not crucially take him to above a shock worth of health. I think if he would have gotten that other pack, he would have, but he is looking for DSK instead. DSK takes him down. DSK putting his team ahead 3 rounds, 5-2 in favor of Wagmi. We need to see if I mean, this is a must-win map for Wagmi. If they don't win, they are officially out of playoffs, and Macro is officially in. Nothing changing from our current playoff seedings for Leandry Division. But that is all contingent on Macro winning. If Wagmi wins, we are in a 3-way tiebreaker for the last spot. One team going home. So this has a lot of implications for both teams, and process now 59 and DSK. Now Zyos once again left to try and clutch this up for his team, and he is low and they are tracking him down. They're not 59 making sure that his team gets the 4-round advantage. They're not going to have another 5-5. Absolutely tragic situation. We're going to go on board 59, currently leading the way for his team, 3.6 PPR. Zyos leading the way. Legion's having a very much a stinker of a game for his standards. He needs to be picking it up. He was not hitting those rockets earlier that he pretty much needed to. Seems to just not quite be hitting. Maybe feels a little bit less comfortable on this map compared to Campgrounds. Maybe Campgrounds is just a Legion's special, but 59 making sure that his team is not going to go away. Just Zyos in the odd man situation. He's going to go down any second now. 59 sitting still. The disrespect. 59 letting his teammates die. I mean, if he loses this, it is 59, proving that the disrespect was not with shooting corpses. He is mad. 59. I wonder what somebody put in his tea today. He's certainly not a happy camper. Seems to be full of what the well, I'm not going to try and use slang. I don't know any of it. I'm just a boomer gamer who is from Ohio. As the kids would say, that is cringe. But Macro able to clean up a round, finally get a round on the board, bringing it back to a 7-3. And we're going to go on board with Zios. He is currently, as a substitute, carrying Macro on this map. Granted, carrying means they are at a 4-round disadvantage. Not exactly where you want to be. Tries a Stombo, not online. A stock core definitely would have hit there, I'm pretty sure. But this is the smaller cores from our UT4 Follow Win League season, and they do not hit. Zios, once again, last alive. Maybe he's not carrying so much as he just happens to get the cleanup damage and cleanup frags at the end, while his team drops another round. 8 to Rain, the ace. Missed that one. Rain is second on his team, 3.1 PPR. He is doing quite well. But right now, looking like Wagmi is going to send this to a decider, provided disaster does not strike them once again. And Rain doing his best to make sure that does not happen. Legion's caught at bio, eats an 80 damage combo, feels that is not the breakfast of champions. Rain kind of basic movement. Could be definitely getting around the map faster, but as we know, well, After Sun goes down like a sack of potatoes. And we do know that at high ping it is a bit harder to move. Movement is getting those, better wall dodge timings. While still doable, sometimes you just flub them. Playing with high ping is never a fun scenario. But what I wouldn't give to have all of these Brits pings to LA, that's for sure. But right now, Legion's kind of looking aimlessly, trying to load up an Elim special, unable to do so, and DSK just punishing him with that shock primary. Not the man you really want to be going at like that. Why can I not find the right number? DSK getting linked down. Absolutely ruthless high ping link abuse. Abuse your euros. Use high ping link. DG not approved. But we are going to be back on 59. He is still leading the way, 3.3 PPR. However, Beta is kind of picking it up for his team. Process actually at 2.9, outperforming his captain. And oh no, we are at 8-6. Well, I did say that looked like Wagmi was going to take this running away, but they are now having some problems. Maybe Legions is being aggressive. He knows that he's not necessarily doing that hot this map and just needs to provide for his team, give them space. But 59 looks like he has decided once again to try and put his team in the driver's seat. Getting aggressive. However, jumps right into Zios, but Zios does go down. Beta last alive, and it's looking likely that unless Beta somehow pulls out a Alpha Miracle, he instead Omega dies and puts Wagmi at map point. And we are one round away from sending this to a decider. And we'll go on board with Rain. He's been second for his team pretty much all map. Very close in performance to 59 at this point, PPR-wise. and damage-wise. Just taking a quick look, but he goes down. Macro trying to stave off a deciding rubber match, but it is going to be hard. Legion's not quite hitting the rocket, and then eating a flak. Aftersun telling him, how's my flak taste, buddy? And now Beta and Legion's in the 3v2 odd man situation, and it is looking hard. Legion's 14 HP. Beta gets a headshot. Legion's now, he is not long for this world. However, he does take out DSK. He's getting chased down. Hits a good flak, but Aftersun in 59 just getting on him, taking map 2, 10-6, and sending us to a deciding rubber match. This should be a Remedy. It's anyone's guess as to who Remedy is going to favor among these two. I believe this is Remedy. I think this should be the last match, but it could also be Invictus, which that map has done no one any favors. But we are currently tied at, well, not 2. It is not a 2-1. It is a 1 round apiece, or 1 map apiece scoreline. One map to Macro, 1 map to Wagmi, and we are at... Yes, I did minimize. I have it set to a... it's only capturing my game window. So when I go to update the scoreboard, it does, jump it into a different view, I think. Or, oh, you might be talking about Beta standing there waiting for the lab. Maybe his subscription did go out. Not sure. Speculation. It makes fools of us all. I will double check and make sure that it is indeed a match. This is Wagmi versus... It is, in fact, Remedy. They are on the correct map fantasy. God, 1 second. I should just do this before, but I need to log in. Need to send them the correct alerts. Hopefully we're not waiting on someone to download. It'd be quite unfortunate. Ugh. What are we waiting on? 59X apparently cannot download. Dylan restarting UT. This man is causing us problems. DSK. My guy, my sound is working perfectly. Everyone trying to mess with the caster, they need to just calm down. Let me do my job. And if there is a legitimate problem, bring it to my attention. And that's all I'm going to say. But after getting them to finally understand that it is in fact Remedy, you know, we are back and ready to go, and we have readies, and then people are saying sec, but we also then get a ready and a good luck, have fun, and we are on to a deciding map 3 between Wagmi and Macro. Macro wins, they're in. If Wagmi wins, they make this a little bit spicy. Not quite sure, as I said, who wins this. If Wagmi wins Fantasy, please enlighten the folks, because I am not sure. If Wagmi wins this, do they go to playoffs, and do Legions and Night Terror, aka Macro and Bior, not make it? I'm not sure how the tiebreaker scenario works in this case. I haven't done all the math, but we are in, and Legion's poking around at the 59, absolutely holding down the 50 area. That is a quite strong spot on this map. If you can hold it, you can move to a lot of places, help your team out, and Process now in the 4v1. Not looking good for him. They know where he is. They have him. They're hunting him down, looking to exterminate him. Does land a nice rocket, but it may be too little, too late. And Wagmi taking round 1 of the decider. We're going to go on board with Mr. 59X himself. Fantasy hasn't run the simulation. And I do agree, since we have some chatter, that the problem with Legion's team, despite being OP on paper, is that they don't really... I don't think there's anyone on their team who really plus W's too much. Beta tends to play very passively and is more willing to play his life than help his team, which can put him last alive, and he gets a lot of PPR at the end of rounds, but he also doesn't win a lot of rounds for his team. Just, it's really not the best... not the best scenario for them. 59 dodging the flak ball and just getting right in on Zyos, takes him down and wins the 2v1. 59 making his stamp. He is the wrecker this round. Absolutely phenomenal play from 59. The Brit proving his worth. He is coming to colonize all of you in playoffs. If they actually do make it, assuming they do if they win. But absolutely carrying his team for that round. Gonna get himself another follow. So far, Wagmi looking strong on Remedy. Don't know if Macro played this map much, if at all. Don't really recall seeing them practicing it too much in Pugs. And 59 just showing his muscles. They're quite large. The man definitely goes to the gym. He is absolutely picking up his team. You know, I will say, though, I feel like a strategy that we used against Globo Gym would actually be quite effective against your team as well. I mean, pick apart your weaker players and then do your best to just wrangle you or Ralph as last alive. You know, not exactly 100%, but you know, right here, Beta. What are you? He's in a corner and he's last alive and he's getting damage, but he's doing nothing to help his team. Like, this is terrible. He's just gonna die. I mean, if he somehow last man standings this, I will eat my words. But like, this is crazy. Like, this is like absolute lunacy the way he's playing. Like, this is why they haven't won. I mean, it is a 2v1, and Aftersun is low, but they're going to use DSK as the guy to find him, and then, like, just chase down Beta. Like, 100%. But Aftersun actually able to get caught. Beta... I mean, he's low. DSK just has to hide. DSK, you don't need to engage. You know he's low. They draw. After all of that, they draw. Both teams played terribly. No one should feel good about that draw. I mean, Beta's going to feel good because that should have been a round loss, and they go down 4-0 in a map for their playoff lives. But that was terrible gameplay. 59 just says, okay, you're going to play like that? I'm just going to try and win this next round for my team. Holy crap. DC, this is Remedy. A map from 2K4, the game that you played. Although, maybe not that much TAM. But 59 showing his dominance once again, taking a 4-0 lead to Wagmi. Macro, with that disgusting display of play, I mean, right where they probably should be. I mean, and it's not even disgusting. Like, Legions is doing his best. Zyos probably helping. Fallacy, you know, Beta. 3 PPR means nothing if you're sitting in the back and losing rounds, kid. Legions on Aftersun. Aftersun taking down Legions. I mean, we all know who's going to be last alive. Apparently, it's not going to be... Oh, it is going to be Beta. Oh. He goes down, and 5-0 to Wagmi. I mean... Like... I'll show you Beta. It's 3.4 PPR. He's going to sit here and do nothing. He's going to let his team die. He could have shot a rocket there and just decided against it, apparently. And eats a combo. I mean, I guess there's being unsure about playing a map, but, like, this is disgusting. I mean, I don't want to watch that. Like, I just watched a terrible round. We're going... We're going to 59. Like, he's absolutely dominating. Like, I don't know why we would ever make a suggestion to watch that garbage again. But now 59 is currently doing nothing. Sees Beta. I think he still should have gone up there. He is going to go up. And then just shoots Beta in the back. Beta alone. They know where he is. I do like that from 59. I feel like people go and use that wall run there a lot to avoid people. And they see him, 59, just combo the poor lad in the back. He's not even looking at you. 59, not moving, showing the ultimate disrespect. Beta movement, I can't do it. I can't even give you a legitimate attempt at an Australian accent. Those boys are... unimitatable. I could give you a bad British accent if you want, but it's not going to be good. Just disrespectful. But 59 is currently moving around the map, looking for people to shoot. 7-0. I mean, judging by the absolute disgusting display of play we've seen out of several of the members of Macro, I'm guessing that Wagmi is just going to walk me all the way into the playoffs. That didn't quite work out how I intended it to, but I mean, 59 at this point, he's taking rounds off and letting his team just walk over Macro on their way to play. Zyos also has shown that he doesn't really play this map that much. 922. We are 8 rounds in. The man is barely doing more than 100 DPR. .59, just absolute animal mode. Does take some damage here. Let's see. I mean, if he can kills himself on his teammate. This is a round that potentially Macro might be able to start a comeback on. But Rain trying to prevent that from happening. And like, he is stacked. This is very winnable. Beta 1 shot away from death. Process, the man healthy. You would want this reversed between the two of them. But I believe, yep, Process was able to hit that sniper shot. Very good work from him. Jumps down. That could have been, if Rain predicted that, he could have absolutely taken it out. And Macro able to finally get around on the board, but we're going to go back to 59. He is the man to watch on this map so far. Still sitting at 4.7 PPR. Very respectable. Yeah, if I agree. If Rain won that clutch, you might as well just GG it. You're not winning. I mean, they really should be down 9-1 already, but, we're at where we're at. 59 has kind of gone a little bit colder, not quite hitting the shots anymore. Does hit that one, but goes down immediately after. And, Zios able to take out DSK now after Sun in the clutch situation. Why am I missing the 7? Goes down. 59 maybe coming back to earth, as he has not been as dominant, but I mean, still, he might just be counting his chickens at this point. And what is Beta doing? Why is he just up? What is this like the plan? I mean, what do they think this is good gameplay? Zios is left out to dry. They're just gonna chase him down and take him out. 6 HP still, somehow still alive. Unbelievable. Great work from Zios to still be alive here, but 59 takes him down. And now Beta, last man standing. He's gonna, I mean, we gotta swap to him. It's a last man standing situation, but this is absolutely atrocious gameplay. I mean, I'm disgusted just watching this. Holy hell. Like, this is probably just going to go to another draw again if he manages to even get it to, a 1v1. I mean, Beta is DW from that Arthur meme where it's like, that sign can't stop me because I can't read. He cannot read the play, that's for sure. Beta just trying his best to die and put his team down 9-2. Holy moly. It's disgusting. This is honestly disgusting. If Beta was my teammate in CTF, he would grab the flag and then go hide in a corner of the enemy's base instead of trying to advance it. If this was Blitz, he would grab the flag and then sit and spawn, never advancing. That is... That is like what Beta is playing like right now. Like, it's disturbing. Pierce would at least do damage. Macro winning a round, making it 9-3. They're still disgustingly bad. Wagmi, please win this. I want to rip my eyes out, and I need to get out of here. So please, just end the pain. .59 landing some shots. Oh, my God. Down to a 2v2. Legions and Zios versus Rain and 59. Now Zios left alive. Macro's hopes riding on the substitute. He does not win. And we have a 10-3 Wagmi beating Legions. Macro does not make it. Apparently, they cannot make playoffs after this. We will be between Wagmi or Bior, but Wagmi absolutely dominant on Remedy, and seeing some absolutely disgusting gameplay from Beta. To be honest, that's just bad. But I got to run, so this has been another production of UT4 Fall Elim League, hosted by UTPugs. Until next time, have a good one. See you all in playoffs.